Twitch to start my stream of the new series of The Forest. And then I realized how completely stupid that was to even try. Which I'm not saying streaming off Twitch is a bad thing or nothing. I'm just saying it's not a good one. Which, you know, to me, I'm like, hey, I'm all about streaming off of Twitch, you know what I'm saying? I'll stream off of Twitch all day long. But I don't want to stream off of Twitch. You guys say, hey, this guy seems pretty cool. Oh, I gotta pay immediately just to be able to see him. No, that's not me. What I am is a guy that likes to help you out, chill out, hang out. About to start this brand new series of The Forest, and then get to know you some. And as long as you're the age of 16 or older and you don't have a whole lot of background noise, I don't mind having some help. I'm getting my chat brought up right now because I do care about what you guys have to say, even though what I said in all those other last videos. I'm not sure which video, so you're going to have to check them all. I apologize for that. YouTube contacted me. Roosevelt contacted me. I won't ever say that again. And of course, I can't tell you what I said. It's in all the other videos you have to watch, and you have to watch it 4 times in reverse to hear it. But just take the time one day and do that for me. This is called The Forest, of course, unscripted. I left the host name there, Nighturz Unscripted Stream. It says friends only, of course, because I just don't want just anybody popping in. I mean, then it could be my grandmother, and I don't want to hear her oxygen tank the whole time. But I'm bringing the chat up. I'm also going to do a knockdown drag out of basically what happens if you don't know what already happens when after the plane lands, which will be in a different location for me. I hope it's in a decent location. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want the plane to land in the air, because that's where it came from, right? Okay. Anyway, for real. We are start Nighturz stream, friends only. Here we go. It's talking to PSN. It's going to show that it is just me right now. I wanted it to be just me right now. I could invite some friends, but some of them are playing some GTA, which I might, me and my wife might even get on later or something with. But right now, I want to get the beginning of it started, where I can move as quick as I need to, explain what I need to. Watch this more than once if you have to hear what I say, because it's at the very beginning is life or death. The very beginning is life or death. I mean, of course, you live off a plane crash. So, if you listen to me carefully, you'll live through a lot more. And again, obviously, this is, and as you've seen, it was a server. So I'm playing solo, and there's going to be times when, of course, we have some other people in the game. So that should be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. Everybody let me know they can hear everything okay. Oh, I'm with my son. He's right here. You will want to pick up this book. Just hit X. He'll pick it up. It's your little survival magazine. Never know, it might come in handy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now crossing a zone of turbulence. Please return to your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened.
Oh. windy outside. Oh man. Plane lands in a different place every single time. Oh, there's my son. I'm crawling to him, but one of the cannibals got him. That looks like a live cannibal too, like one of the a live one, of course, but one of the big dogs, not one of your little small ratatouilles. Wow, unexpected that. Yeah, we're covered in blood. The plane looks like it's pointing upward, which can be, it can be a bad thing. First, before you head forward, you're starving. So look at the seat next to you, hold X, get that food off the plane, get that drink. You only picked it up, you didn't drink it. Get that drink, get that drink, get that pills. You did take that, and then you see at the bottom right my health's building up on the left. Take that soft drink, take that beer. Now he's not drinking these because I'll tell you in a moment. Go ahead and get that food. Get this tray. This tray will come in handy when we have co-op. And get the beer. And don't forget this manifest. The manifest is basically oh, I collected a rock that was on the ground. The back of the plane must be deep, must be right on the ground itself. Okay, so let's head back up. Let's check the seats. Here's where I was sitting. I'm gonna have to refresh myself on some buttons here. Obviously we have no weapon. We didn't expect this to happen. So, we'll take the pills beside her and her weapon. It's the axe you get out of the, from the fire extinguisher, or next to it anyways. Alright, just making sure. Now, if we're able to come back and get back inside of this plane, if they haven't patched it, which we'll check, we should be, the food trays should be refilled. Now, she's gone and dead. This don't look good. I see a lot of our luggage out here, but I also see the end of the forest right up there. I hope a lot of it didn't shoot off the way out there. Yeah, that's pretty high up there. We could get back in for protection, but there's a stick, there's a rock on the ground. Your common basic stuff. Here's another little sapling tree. You can hit it once, twice. There's a few sticks. And another rock. If you hit the touchpad, it will bring up where you see the sticks and the rocks and the tray, the beer, the soda. It does look like at the bottom right I'm a little bit thirsty, but you'll see in a minute why I'm not drinking that soda. It does the same thing as any soda would do in real life. It's gonna kind of let you get out of shape, too much sugar, and that's what this does. I'll show you the book here in a moment. Alright, here's a piece of luggage. It says locked until you hit it. Oh, it's some clothing we can change into. If I stop hitting it. Alright. I can't really see the clothing. Another player can, whoever was playing with me. If you notice when I hit that, I collected 4 leaves and a stick. Hey. Eventually we'll get full of sticks. But like that right there. See how he keeps dropping it? But it doesn't hurt to keep hitting these, because you want to collect leaves. And you want to be real careful right now, because you have a lot of luggage you're still opening up and unlocking. Like right now there's money and 2 cloth. And then this one. Money means nothing right now. Cloth and a snack. And hey, another rock. Right now, money is used to start a fire. So again, there's no point for saving that money thinking you're going to be rich. Save as much of it as you can, though, because obviously you want to help get yourself a fire going later. We're just in the dark part of the forest. Again, leaves. We may not can pick up the stick yet, but we will be able to. The color of the luggage doesn't matter. More money and cloth. Oh, and cloth, which is right here, you can never have enough of. Get as much of that as you can. Never, if you ever see cloth, don't ever pass it up. And we got to get this blood washed off of us. Cloth and a snack. Don't eat the snack right now. Alright, beer and cloth. Good. That's a Molotov. Alright. We can only pick up so many pill bottles too, so if you start feeling like your character's full of duct tape and cloth, that's fantastic. Sometimes we'll pick up batteries too. Let's see if one of these gives us batteries. Oh my god, look at there. That is batteries. I keep kicking it. Batteries and cloth. Probably one of the best luggage I've had so far. Duct tape and cloth. The second best. Duct tape and cloth. Excellent. Because you can collect a lot of duct tape. You can collect a lot of cloth. Okay? Now, one thing that this plane did for us was save our lives. But it also made a crap load of noise. So the cannibals already know where we are. They took my son. Now these berries are taking a chance. These bushes right here, you're literally taking a chance. So let's take out our lighter. See if we can see the color of them. I can't. Let's take a chance. Looks like there's a yellowish. Okay. Okay, there was another one right up here somewhere. Right here. Yellowish. And mushrooms are the same. Now here's a plant you can collect. It's called a chicory. It's collected. It can be mixed with other plants to give you more energy or to give you, that lighter actually done some pretty good light. Or to give you more energy or to give you more health. Anything can be killed, even the birds you see flying by. Let's test this one. What color do we see here? It looks red on that one bush at the right. I didn't think he'd like that. Crap. I don't want to eat the other part. So, well, if it's bad, then, yep, I just hit it. So hit it and get the leaves off of it. Because we're going to have a fire soon. It's going to get dark soon. That shows red. I don't really care to test that anyways. A bunch of berry bushes. We do have a couple of pill bottles to help us with, but right now I am literally, if you look at the left hand corner, I'm collecting leaves. New items are obviously available to craft. We haven't crafted a single thing, that's why. One of the first things it is that we'll craft is a bow. So we're going to make some string, which we can make out of cloth. Oh, we're in a really good spot now that I know where we are. The map itself never changes. What changes is where the plane lands. It's just the map is so busy with so many things. I can't believe the plane landed that close. I don't think these are anything. Maybe with a bigger weapon? I'm really not sure. They still update this game a lot. Oh, alright. Snack collected and cloth. Let's pick up this change. Now, there's two different types of money. There's, of course, the paper money, and there's change, like coins. The coins could actually be used in bombs once we learn how to craft them. Okay, now that luggage has all been opened up, which is bound to happen. That's not all the luggage, though. Some of the luggage has been thrown way out there into the island. Way far out there. Right now, just keep an eye on stuff like this. It has an X on it. There's more chicory. And the next thing you know, you'll start seeing this starting to grow. So like we'll do combine our two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rope. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's more rope. Okay, that's all we're going to use for that. Now if I use a stick and then hover over this, it'll tell me to make a bow. I need rope, I need cloth, and then there we go. Combined. There's my makeshift bow, which is better than nothing. Now if I hover over this, I can actually assign it to the left D-pad or the down D-pad. I'll do the down, and then I'll equip my axe plane with the left. Now the reason why I mentioned about the cloth also is that I can combine it with some of this. I'll throw a few of them on there. See there? Now tonight, if it gets too dark, I can light that on fire. He won't just do it automatically, but I could. Oh, we got to get some more sticks. We just made a bow. We need to also make some arrows, which doesn't take much. There's also some campsites out here on this island, believe it or not, from previous people, and they may have some arrows. I've already filled up on rocks. There is a bag of rock. You can make a bag for your rocks. You can also make a bag for your sticks as well. This is what I was looking for. Was any more? All right, some of my two favorite things. All right, cloth and duct tape. You can go online and Google the forest map, and that's literally it, the forest map, and it will bring up a map of this forest. It's not going to give away like where every little single thing is, unless that's just the way you want to play it. But my goal for before tonight hits is to get a small cabin made. I think that's going to be possible. And down here, this is why I'm telling you this stuff. I didn't know this stuff before, so I was like, oh, okay, down here by the ocean, turtles pop up, of course. Well, turtles have good meat, good protein, and they also have that shell. So I'm going to also show you something else that's going to help us carry all these sticks and rocks that we're knocking on the ground. Because I know it's like, oh, I want to grab those. Oh, look, here's more luggage. Flew way out here. Double whammy. Oh, look at there. Cloth, cloth, cloth. I love it. Cloth has got to be some of my favorite. I have still been trying to figure out to this day why there are beached sharks up here that look the way they do. Cloth and beer. I love it even more. Because then I can put cloth around my arrows, light them on fire. That's a laptop. You can't really see it, but that is a laptop. There you go. If you hit it, it will give you a computer chip to help you make bombs and time bombs and such. Cloth and beer. Now, throughout the game, you may see things like... You may see things like this right here. Of course, we didn't do this. But there's a cassette, it appears, and a picture. The picture is of that yacht out there. Now, if you don't pay close enough attention and don't look way far out there at times when you should, oh, look, we've already got two of them up here walking up to us. Now, we're not in bad shape. These guys are messengers. That's what they are. But we do need to collect bone. It does matter where you hit them at. If you hit them in the legs, you may cut off one of their legs, but they'll still be alive. If you knock them in the head and in the face, you'll start knocking their teeth out and everything. You'll see it happen. Now we need to build a fire right here. Oh, I'm trying to remember how to get out my... Oh, it's okay, it's up on the D-pad. They've changed so much already. Nature's Guide. This is all the stuff that it'll help find. From every bird to a spider, it will let us know if it's something new. Let's build a fire pit with rocks. I don't mind staying right here for a little while. Okay, we just need 2 more rocks. That's no problem here. 1, 2. There's our fire pit. Alright, now once we bring our lighter out, you want to stay kind of close. It'll light it. See ×9 on dollar bills. We'll throw one of those in there. Now, hit R1, we'll go to leaves. We got 62 leaves. So we'll throw those in there. But, no meat yet. No meat yet. Now, I'm not far off bad enough to want to eat him. But I will throw him in the fire. The only thing is, his other people will not like him. Now, he's dead. So, I wonder what happens. I noticed I could do this not too long ago. Could I cut him up for meat? If not, I know of another way. I think this is for a trophy, which is when you have a place and you kill all the animals in this forest, you put their head up on your wall, and once you've got them all up there, you've gotten a trophy. Oh look, he's turned to bones somewhere. Where does bones go? Oh no, how do I make arrows? I'm not in, well, here's some of our shelters. The easiest one is right here, is this one. And if anywhere, I'd like to actually make it about right here. You can tell the front's about right there. And we need logs. We don't, oh, I still got blood on me. There can be sharks in the water. The other thing to build to help out with this is storage of some kind. Oh, crap. Which is a log sled. So we always got sticks everywhere. Let's start building a log sled. We'll do it as we go. Now we want our tree to fall towards the where we're building. So we face our log cabin and we start hitting. It's hard to see, but it actually looks really cool how you can cut trees down in this. It also depends on how upgraded I have this weapon, or this axe. It depends on the tree, how the tree lands. Oh, there's another plant. A coneflower plant. We haven't discovered that yet till now. We still got a couple of few now. When these trees fall, unfortunately, they obviously are making a loud noise. If worse comes to worse, we could run out and swim out to that yacht thing, that boat. I'm really trying to make it as if that boat wasn't there. And my settings are set to where my trees will eventually grow back. You can change your settings to where the trees will not grow back, but I wanted mine to be a little bit realistic. I know a tree doesn't grow back this big for, gosh, it can be 100 years, but we do need to sharpen our axe. There's no doubt about that. Oh, by the way, I can do this too. See there? Now, it puts it out, so that way it shouldn't waste it too bad. But It won't look like much, but I promise you it will be a huge help. And then just as we go, we fix up our other little tool that we have. Now I know I was supposed to collect some of those. It's okay though if we don't get them all. Now be careful just always looking down. There could be a cannibal that is standing right in front of you, and the moment you look up, there he is. And you will get a rhythm with your button pushing to hit the axe better. But no worries, there's a better axe that we'll get. A much better one. Might even get it in this episode. I generally call, when I play the forest, I call them episodes. But I've rarely streamed the forest. But this time I wanted to stream it. You see, some of the logs will roll way over here. Oh, you can also, not right now, but we will, make a zip line to help us carry the logs. You can send them down a zip line. And yourself. See, there's tons of fun things you can do. You can also use a turtle shell as a shield or to collect water. Oh, one more. One more and we can sleep. And not be disrupted on land. Look, we don't need to cut down another tree. Good, no more noise. Let's do it. We might even make just a stick fire or something, but not tonight. There we go. Let's go in. And now we got the choice. We can go ahead and sleep. First we'll sleep. And it's on a timer. So if we sleep really like late into the day, then or late into the night, then we'll wake up late into the day. So it's like real life in that fashion. It really is. And I want to bring you guys closer to me if you don't mind. If I don't look completely stupid. Okay. Oh, I was wanting to share my stream, which I thought was fine. I've never shared my stream before, so that was the first time I ever done it. That was really cool. Now I just do... I do tweet, though I've never really used my Twitter. I do put it on there. I think it's neat. I did do it on PlayStation also. If you're interested in joining, we can possibly make that happen. In other words, is what I'm saying. We really could, because this is the last time I'll be doing this one. Oh, I saw what it was doing. I completely messed up. I tried to stream it on, and don't worry, the lighter will not go out, like, permanently. playing solo and co-op. There. I want to make sure everybody knows that. I'm not just playing, you know, just me. I'm playing solo and co-op. And yes, I'm doing my writing thing. Because there's a lot of things you have to know and learn and do. Double Clutch Gaming. Rooster, what's up, buddy? Hey, have I been to your Double Clutch Gaming page? Well, even if you're not trying to get it going big or anything like that, just to keep it equal to everybody, of course, I subscribe to their channel if they come into the chat and they chat with me and such. So, I would like to... I've already subbed. Cool, I've already done it. But of course. But yeah, this is basically going to be my last streaming of the forest. Once I sleep, then I save. I save last. I have a few saves. As you can see, from day 35 to day 11, 29, 12, 4. We'll do the very last one, and we'll write over it. Once you start getting to day 34, you start looking at things a little different in this game. You really do. Mr. Whatever. What we need is arrows. We need arrows. Now this book is all about simply learning it. Figuring it out. See, there's crafting guide. It'll show you how to do a couple of things. So like arrows, what do we need normally? A stick? Okay, so let's put a stick down. Combined and hover it over the gear. Here we go. Arrows times 5. So we need 5 feathers. Feathers usually appear up here. Great, we got no feathers. No feathers, huh? Psh. Well, that's okay. Birds love bird houses. Right? So, let's try to find a birdhouse. And trust me guys, you're looking at stuff that the game has already kind of pre-built for you, but you can add on to. Which is a ton of stuff. I'm just slowly trying to find something. This doesn't even count with the custom building you can do. And yes, you can full-blown custom build. Water collector. So there's some sticks. I need one more stick. That's okay, we'll get it. There's a turtle right there. Not quite got out of the water yet. The custom building is unbelievable. From large cabinets, armor rack, custom roofs. You can even make your own podium, rock house, tree house, climbing rope, freestanding zip line or a tree zip line, a fireplace. Oh, I do want a ceiling lamp. Now this isn't going to be our permanent household, no. But some bad storms start happening, okay? Alright, we need a skull eventually. Which we can get from one of those weak guys, I'm sure. But, our little axe here, it's doing us well right now, but don't think it's just everything we need. I'll go through some of that other stuff closer to the end of the book a little bit later. But yeah, all the way down from chairs to even this drying rack for food, actually. This is the way they used to do things, is there you go. We need more sticks, but we can definitely get sticks all throughout there. A drying rack is so much better than your normal let's just grab some food and eat it kind of stuff. We still got a lot more we need to collect, but that's okay. Now, what I'm looking for, and it's hard to miss, it's easy to miss, is a birdhouse. There it is. Birdhouse. And it'll connect anywhere you want. So you know what, we'll connect it about right here. Now that needs 1 log and 4 sticks. We got a lot of sticks we gotta get, guys. Including to build our stick holder. Or it can hold anything. Some things will give you a lot of sticks. As you can see there, I collected a bunch of them before they even hit the ground. And we will need to knock over a tree. So yes, that's going to be... Now while you're looking at the ground, it's not just grass you're staring at. There's some plants you're looking at that can save your life, such as aloe, or some of these grape bushes, like I think, is this one? No. Let's get the leaves from it then. But I do know for a fact where some aloe is, and I will be more than happy to show it to you here momentarily. Let's get some other stuff ready first, because our stomach's getting empty. And as our stomach gets empty, yes, the quicker we wear out. I'll do this once. I'll drink a soda. Alright, I drank a soda, and there's a candy bar. I'll eat a candy bar, okay? We cannot make a habit out of that, but it will allow us to knock this tree down. Now, as birds come to that tree, that birdhouse we made, though it is right next to the front door, they still will. They'll leave their, like that right there. They will actually leave their bird feathers up there, and we just have to walk up and hit X. Unless you get lucky and kill one with your axe, which is very plausible. That could easily happen. Definitely don't think it can. Let's see, not only with... Okay, see, we're full on rocks, so we'll want to go back. Oh, there comes our turtle. I'm sorry, fella. Thank you. I try to always say thank you to what I kill. Okay. Now, I collect his turtle shell. And I would collect his head right here, but I don't want to display it as a trophy right now because this is not my permanent housing. There's the shell to that. Let's go ahead and get us a fire going. Throw some leaves on there. Money does a little bit better, but we have more leaves at stake. Now, it looked like... Ah, yes, we have some meat from our good friend the turtle. We just gotta wait a little while. We could literally sit here and just stare at it, but it will let us know. One thing we don't have is water. But as I said before, we can't just drink ocean water, of course, as most of y'all know. But as I said before, we're in a very good location. A good little ways, but it's a good bit of a run that way. Watch this. Oh, there we go. There's some feathers. But you're responsible for looking at them and hitting X on them. Now, we got meat from him. We can even collect his head if we want to. Which eventually I will start collecting the heads because I want that trophy. But not right now. The area I'm at is so much so wide in the open though, it's kind of making me nervous. So I'm thinking of building a raft as well, since we have this other section of wood here. No birds land on it yet? Nope. So what we would do is literally go back this way. We won't do a custom raft. Instead, I'm thinking more of a I've got to get used to this book. When they were building the game, they were always changing the book. Here we go. We'll do something more like that's 57 logs versus 7 cheap logs. So we'll do this right here. And face it that way. There we go. And we're ready to eat. Finally, it's a little burnt. I shouldn't have waited even that long. But, it got our bellies full some. Now, I still need one more stick before that, before that'll even work. We are very fortunate that we even got an axe. Of course, in a plane crash, an axe is one of the last things you're really thinking of, but one of the main things you really need. Plenty of sticks up here. Actually, so many. My guy personally fills up quickly. Like that. It almost makes it worth it to finish making this, because it can go with us. It can also carry rocks. It can even carry the bodies of the enemies as well. Just depends on what you got it set as. See, we can pick up plenty of sticks. Alright, once we got our sticks, we'll move it over here where we've seen plenty of them. You don't want to knock a tree down on top of it. There's sticks right there. And sticks right above here. And this is also pretty close to where the aloe is. So we gotta look at it and we'll change it to sticks. There we go. It will carry a lot more sticks than it will rocks. Now if you knock down a bunch of trees in a certain area, and just, I mean, tree after tree after tree, you'll never see any sticks on the ground. If it's really thick with trees, a lot of times you don't even have to cut down anything at all. You can just pick up all your sticks up off the ground just by being patient and looking around. Slowly, not running and looking around. Also, let me know in the stream if my screen is too dark or if it's too anything. Just let me know. Chicory. Best of all, we're still collecting leaves like crazy. Oh yeah, we're carrying a lot of sticks. Oh, we've ran out of chicory room. There is a cave that has a much better axe. But it's all worth willing, do you want to try for it kind of thing. I'm sure those cannibals still filling it up with sticks are already all over that plain, which we are not far from the plain at all. I'm surprised I haven't already seen aloe. Now there's some really small rocks too. That's meant more for your slingshot that you can make as well. Sorry, I was being quiet right then because they can climb trees too. See, I usually bring my stick collector up here. Look at all these. Now I bet I'm about full. Yep. Luckily it has a little flag so you kind of know where it's at all times. Alright. We are not going to do good if we drink more soda and water and eat candy bars. We are not going to do good whatsoever. Now just because it starts to get dark absolutely does not mean we can sleep right away. We can only sleep when at the same time we went to sleep the night before. There, that'll collect water. There we go. If we kill any small animals, we can put them up on that. It's a cheap raft, but like I said, you can even make a house raft. So like if I kill this turtle, thank you good sir. I did grab his meat, didn't I? Yeah. Then I can run over here instead and place his meat up. Now, that you would think that, yes, that will attract some other kind of enemies, you know, possibly, maybe. It depends on the wind, it depends on a lot of things. But it can also help out by not letting the food rot in our pockets, basically. There's another plant right around this, right here. Well, that's a rock, but right here, yeah, the coneflower. It's over here as well. It always is. They all have routes and locations that the cannibals take. Not all of them are cannibals. Some of them are mutants. So you have to be careful with what you're dealing with. Don't think all of them are going to be the same like the one I dealt with. Some of them are different. Some of them are alpha males. And they don't mess around. They have weapons. Some of them throw explosives. There's a lot of different types of enemies. Oh, our fire went out. We can fix that. One more log and we got the logs done. We can also store logs and such, but I just need 4 rope now. That happened a lot quicker than I thought actually on building that. I know we're getting hungry and thirsty. It hasn't rained, it hasn't sprinkled, nothing at all. But there's a yellow-handed modern axe, like an axe like we would use nowadays, that's down inside of a cave. And there's a katana in another cave, and I prefer the axe. Can we sleep yet? We can almost sleep. Just about. Any birds came? Nope, but once they start, they don't stop. Might even build a, like a stick fire right here. It's a cheap fire, one like you'd build in a cave, but it might help get that going while we're asleep. Let's go in here. That timer should be set now. Yep. Oh man. Accidentally reset that thing. That's okay. I don't have the skull anyways to actually make it. And save. You always want to manually save. Guys, it's not going to auto-save for you. That was just day one. The days do not get easier. The days do not get easier at all. It'd be nice though if they did. It really would. I'm just checking some other things real quick. I'm looking at visually how it looks for everybody else too. I know on PC there was a way to completely change that. The whole look of the whole thing. We do need to collect bones. And there's some lizards that will, like, they're called, I can't believe I can't think of their name, but they're called, they're the lizards with the poisonous, they have poisonous, saliva glands. Komodo dragons. But, their skin acts as a type of armor we can use. Let's see if this food's ready because we need it. Or we may just end up going out. Let's do it. Let's go out to the... Let's see, we need some more rope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We already got one rope up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's 4. Because we can only carry about 4 rope. So, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heck yeah. Alright, no sharks on us. You can also push it out. But we don't really need to push it out. We need to get up on it. Oh, we made it. I know I constantly have my little lighter out, but let's get turned around here. The water is pretty much your safest spot. Like out here at this nope, it's this way. Out here at this ship, at this yacht, the sailboat, the cannibals can't get you at all. But if you're down in the water too much, the sharks can. But a lot of times you'll see cannibals running along the shoreline. There's plenty of other ways to upgrade even just this little modern axe too. I'm just trying to save those ways. Oh, here's an item. This also tells a really good story. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be eating a candy bar again. There's some rope up here, by the way. And right there. And right there. Just to let you know. And that rope does appear back. And there's a milk bottle with a missing kid on it. I really don't think that's his missing kid though. I'm honestly not sure. Y'all may see me take a quick break and try to rearrange my mic here. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me fine. And everybody can see it fine. Yeah, we have a headless person. And change. Well, we can't buy nothing out here, but I'll take it to build something. Or to make something. Oh, and a cassette with a cassette player. What's that picture? Oh, that's a picture of one of those that throw the babies, if you heard me in my last stream. They're crazy. They're called cowmen, and they compose of three or four people. There's some more drinks, and those are actually air canisters. There is a chance you can find a diving suit. I cannot recall where though, but I'm sure we'll find it on one of these episodes. Another picture, it looks like it's of the teddy bear. That was right there, but now it's got an axe on it. Ow, did I hit myself? And a room with a lock. That obviously I don't have a key for, otherwise it would. Megan Cross. Huh. That's gotta be the captain's quarters right there. Inside that room, inside that locked room. Pretty nice little get up for what we've been dealing with. Now, and back here you can sleep and such. I always like to do a save once I get back here. Yeah, I'll go over the same one again. Now that I'm trying to limit these videos by a time. Unlike I'm not going to do that with Days Gone. Days Gone will not be limited by a time. I'm actually going to go this way. The cannibals, of course, are going to expect me to come back over there. I'll show you where we're going to get our cooking pot. And I think there's more luggage over here too. Okay, and when you start hurting like that, you need to get to shore quickly. And then just go ahead and eat one of those and drink one of those. Again, it's just to get you by. That's all those snacks are for. In order for him to swing down, you have to look down. Sometimes I don't look down all the way. Money and rags and snacks. The game wants me to get fat. Once we're near a safer spot, or in episode 2, I'll show you, which I may do tonight, episode 2. Or I may show an update on my Grand Theft Auto online account. Just my online account. Alright, you run up here. Out in the wide open too, man. We're bound to see somebody. Still get our stuff. See, we're running fast and great. That's because we ate a bunch of sugar. And that's really the truth. It's because we just ate a bunch of sugar. That's why we're running so quickly and like it's no problem. But we'll definitely go back. Oh, look, there's even a little squirrel. Right there. Oh, these are blue. Those did okay. And they also raise up your thirst a little bit. These are white. Okay, damn it. I wasn't sure. Now right here's an interesting spot. Once you come across where this anchor is, first off, like I try to do anywhere. Let's just go ahead and build a solid fire, rocks and all. Just in case. It always just ends up taking 2 more rocks. Unless you get the rock bag. Wow. And 1 meat on there. But right here at this camp are some leftovers, including a cooking pot and some duct tape and some other stuff we really can't use, but you can sleep and save in this one little bitty tent. Yes, and you'll be completely safe. Now they can wake you up in the middle of the night, but that doesn't mean they'll kill you while you're sleeping. Now I cannot get ocean water and fill it up with the pot. I have to get fresh water from out there. But unfortunately, I'm not ready for out there yet. What I'm ready for is that island way over there. So, now that we have our cooking pot up here where I am, we'll hang on to that. I'm gonna bring my boat, my little raft. I'm gonna bring it on around, and we may only have stayed 1 night inside of that little log cabin, but you never know. We may end up crossing paths over here again, and we have to run in that log cabin for our dear life. You see how fast we run out of air? We run out of air that fast because we basically have sugar jacked up in us. And eventually I will get a flashlight, by the way. I have to find one first. A new animal discovered. Could have been a different type of... We're going to have to go all the way around this pinnacle. See, whenever I was recording, hell, this was simply just, okay, I'll go around this, I'll do whatever, and then, I'll pop back up the chat where, I'll pop the video back up where I feel like it. But whenever you're, streaming, you definitely do not get that option whatsoever. You are non-stop in the game of it. Now, the cannibals, the enemies, will run out into the water. Do not forget that, but they won't run as far out as where this island is and a busted up ship. The only problem is that this busted up ship, per se, and this island is way out here where it's really nice and cold, unfortunately. So I doubt I can honestly build any type of fire at all, because I didn't even think about try to bring everything with you. You can't, even the cheap fire. I don't think I have enough. It's gonna get cold out here. I do have enough. Okay, let's not light it. I want to keep it for tonight. Now turtles will come out here, I'm pretty sure. But that fire won't stay lit for that long. Okay, we're full of rocks. Now, the only thing is though, there's 2 things I don't have. The flashlight. Damn. the flashlight, and the rebreather. I think I know where to find the rebreather at too. I think. I don't know, we may have to wait until episode only 4, and I needed 5. That's not good. But since there are other games I gotta stream and another break I gotta take, I literally been streaming straight for some time now. I'm gonna show you a brief of what I'm doing. This shipwreck right here obviously leads directly on into the water, but the water's pretty dark and grim. What I'm gonna show you is where we gotta go into at. But see, I haven't saved in a long while. You see my air's going down fast. So now let me go right back up, which was the plan. And if you notice while I'm up here, somewhere through all this, out of nowhere, if you line up the ship right, there is 2 ropes and a stick on the surface up here. Why didn't I just bring my, I didn't know it'd be this wavy. There it is. There's the stick. It's further out than I thought. Okay. Where this stick is at, and 2 ropes tied to it, leads directly down to a hole in the ground. Alright, no big deal. The problem is, and I didn't think about it like I should have, the problem is, which we'll have to start in episode 2, is I need some kind of light underwater. We already have the air canisters, the rebreather will do it too. And I can get back into shore a lot quicker. This is the first time I've brought a raft of any kind. So we can also save our what we've done right over here at the tent. And on episode 2, we'll grab the rebreather, go down to the bottom of that ship, and we'll get a crossbow. They did not release the news of that crossbow for a long time, but now that they have released the news of it, I want that crossbow, and I want my yellow modern axe. Then I'll go for the katana. You'd think the katana would be the first thing to go for, but I still like to wonder why all the sharks are beached up. There's just too many. Oh look, there goes one running up there. Now again, they can wake you up at night. They won't beat you to death, but they can wake you up at night. Kind of get a little warm here. And I know we haven't had that much food, so we'll eat one more of those and one more drink. Get all sugared up before... Well, I can still just save. That's what I'll do. I'll save. And then join me for episode 2 of getting more prepared weaponry-wise. And we'll also be showing you how I get the bolts for them. We've just only scratched the surface of this land. Trust me, it's it gets a lot better. You'll enjoy it.